Love's not love until you're mine, oh mine. Love's not love until I feel your touch. I wanna be close to you and I want you so much. Love's not love until you're mine. Love's not love until you're mine. Love's not love until you're mine. All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin. All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. We've got our first Here We Go incoming. Here we go. We've seen a lot of Here We Go in recent times with players leaving. This is the first one, and as expected, I kind of thought that Nicolas Jackson will be the first. Here we go for us. I should have probably sang "I'm sorry, Miss Jackson." Ooh, I can tell something. That song, you know what I'm talking about. Probably should have sang that, but I hope you guys enjoyed that bit of singing from me in the beginning. I know some of you guys think that, nah, man, Miz, stay away from that. But you know, it's a tradition, man. Every time we bring a new player in, I must sing. I must. You must, as the Big Six would say. Ladies and gentlemen, Here We Go achieved for Nicolas Jackson. And you know what? Honestly, I feel good. I feel good about this particular player, man. Look, I'm not gonna come over here and beat the drum saying that, oh, I've seen so much of Nicolas Jackson. He 100% had to be our player, this, that, the other. No, I'm not gonna try and sell you that BS. I'm going to be honest with you. I did not watch enough of him. In recent times, I've started to see a lot more clips about him. At 35 million, as you can see over there, a bit more than 35 million release clause, something around 30 million at the end pounds that we've bought this particular player for. And generally, this type of business works out for us, the low-key ones, you know, and I'm hoping in this case, this is the scenario. I mean, honestly, I pray, Allah, please make this happen, man. We have been very, very unsuccessful with purchasing strikers, and hopefully this particular brother, changes the tide for us. And we need it. We cannot afford to have any more stuff ups next season with our players coming in. We've made so many signings in recent times that just didn't work out, and some of them are leaving now even after being here for only one season. So look, hopefully Nicolas Jackson works out. I'm excited, man. I am actually excited to see how this pans out. Very, very intrigued to see how Pochettino works with someone like Nicolas Jackson. I know some of you guys are not overly excited about this. You want a proven striker, but let's give this a chance, man. Let's give this a chance. We've brought in proven people at our football club, and it just hasn't worked out. And maybe, a Senegalese brother in the likes of Nicolas Jackson could do the trick for us. From the clips that I've seen, he looks robust. He's got pace. He's got a little bit of technical ability, no doubt. But hopefully, the physicality, the nature that he has, that physical nature, he'll be able to blend in Premier League quite easily. Exclusive, Chelsea have finally reached full agreement to sign Nicolas Jackson. Here we go. Let me know in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen, how you feel about this, your raw feelings about our first incoming for this particular transfer window. It's Mauricio Pochettino's first signing. Understand Villarreal accepted Chelsea to pay just a bit more than 35 million release clause, but better payment terms in using installments. I think this has been our negotiation tactics since the new owners have come in. A little bit more than the release clause, but better installment payment terms for us, basically. So, a little bit for you, a little bit for me. We're both happy, you know what I mean? And we try and eliminate the rivals or the competitors away from this, but paying a little bit more as opposed to just hitting the release clause that everyone else is hitting. And he had other clubs trying to go, get his signature. Medical being scheduled, personal terms agreed. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this brother in the preseason, and all eyes will be on him. Hopefully, he does a very, very good job for us. And apparently it's going to be a long-term contract. Nicolas Jackson will complete medical tests in London over the weekend, then will sign very long contract as Chelsea player, more than 5 or 6 years. Documents being checked between the two clubs. Chelsea will pay 1 to 2 million more than the 35 million clause, but installments allowed. Nice. I pray and I hope this guy, please, Ya Allah, shower him with goals and assists, man. Some people have been saying he's more of a creator as well. So look, please shower him with goals and assists. I beg, I sincerely from the heart pray that he works out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, as I said, let me know in the comment section how you feel about that. And whilst you're there in the comment section, smash the like button. Smash the like button. Let's get those likes up. I would love to see about 500 likes for a video, man, from here on in. I know you guys enjoy the content, so let's pick it up with the likes. And if you're here for the first time, subscribe. Next up, this saga, please, it has to end. It's got to finish. We need to find a solution ASAP, and I'm hoping by the end of next week or even sometime next week that it gets done. Manchester United third bid. The third bid is in as we speak. It is live. For Mason Mount is 50 million plus 5 million add-ons as expected. Told it also includes better payment terms condition than last one. All parties very confident to get it done. Mount very clear with Chelsea. No deal. He wants United move. So look, as I've said it many times, he does not want to stick around at Chelsea. We've tried our best, our level best, to keep him right till the end. Our manager Mauricio Pochettino wants him as well, but he don't want to take any part of Chelsea Football Club ever again. He wants to leave. Now I understand why he left the social media scene, Twitter and all that. He didn't want any of this backlash during all of this saga. He foresaw, yeah, I think that's the word. He's foreseen, maybe that's the word, that all of this drama would happen. So he's done a runner. Look, whatever the case is, let's make it happen now. Best option for the player, best option for the club now, best option for all the parties involved to get this done. I'm just a bit weary that I feel like we could still potentially reject this because we were hoping for around that 60 million mark, right? So, initially, I think the news earlier on today was about in excess of 55 million, and now it seems like it's going to be smack bang at 55 million. Look, I hope we can do it, but I won't be surprised if Chelsea turn around and reject this as well. But the only issue is if we reject this, I don't think Man United will come back again this particular window, and they'll probably just wait for him next window to get him on a free. And this is exactly what Matt Law saying. Mount has indicated he will not sign a new deal and is ready to leave Chelsea on a free if the club reject all bids for him this summer. So this Mason proper chose, proper band chose, I think, more like it. He don't want to stick around. And he's now at a situation where he's threatening Chelsea by saying, if you don't accept this, I will leave on a free. It's more like, an ultimatum, like, hey, I'm giving you an opportunity to get some money out of me. If you don't take this, I will go on a free. Look, I understand both sides of the coin here, but do you know what? I would have loved to see 60 million. I really would have. Like all these other teams, whenever it's Chelsea players, we seem to get lowballed. Luckily, we didn't get lowballed with Kai Havertz, and that's a good start for our board and our owners in this particular window. But you see all of these other players, everyone asking for unbelievable amount of money. When it comes to Mason Mount, poster boy for Chelsea, a huge, poster boy for England national team as well. There's the nationals, the English nationals, the British people. They love Mason Mount. You'd think that there would be some sort of English tax imposed on it, but for some reason, we don't tend to get that. But look, nonetheless, 50 plus 5 million, maybe that's a deal. Manchester United are reluctant to go any higher than their bid. So yeah, look, don't want to lose this player on a free. If we can, it'll help us massively with the FFP. There was a really good article from Liam Toomey. Do check that out. It's the English clubs that's helping out with the FFP for us, not really even the Saudi clubs, because the window is open already. So all of these transactions that's taking place with Kai Havertz, Matej Kovacic, and potentially Mason Mount, hopefully, the money is straight going into our accounts this particular accounting period. This is why, our FFP, the way we are trying to balance our books is it's the English clubs that's helping us out. The Saudi ones, I think they'll kick in after this accounting period. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but I think this is what Liam Toomey was trying to say, that You shouldn't be worried about the Saudis. You should be worried about the English teams trying to help out Chelsea Football Club. All right, next up, ladies and gentlemen. Chelsea have rejected a 7 million loan offer from Inter Milan for Lukaku. Good. Very, very good. None of these paltry 7 million loan. Like, this is ridiculous. The level of scamming. Come on, man. Have some shame, Inter Milan. Have some shame. We're going to come to the Azpilicueta news very soon. Have some shame. You guys have scammed us repeatedly bending us over and then pumping us up the backside. Come on, man. Enough's enough. My back hurts now. Leave me alone for a second. You cannot do this anymore, man. You've scammed us long enough, along with Romelu Lukaku. You want this player, get this player on a permanent basis. And if you can't do that, then I'm sorry. Romelu Lukaku, find yourself another suitor. Like, there's a limit to all of this audacious madness. There's a limit to it. We bought you for 100 million, and all Inter Milan seems to be doing is pay us paltry 7 million loan offers, and they get away with it. Nah, man, enough's enough, man. Like, we need a proper solution, because I don't want to be in this mess again at the end of next season in the summer window. No, we need a proper solution. Enough's enough. That's all I have to say about Romelu Lukaku, man. Next up, check this out. Look, I'm happy for César Azpilicueta, but once again, I'm very annoyed at Inter Milan. César Azpilicueta wants to try a new experience, and discussions are ongoing with Chelsea to leave the club despite being under contract until 2024. Inter working on Azpilicueta deal as he wants to move. This was earlier on today, and straight up, literally about 20 minutes odd. Understand César Azpilicueta has now full agreement on personal terms with Inter, 2-year deal sealed. Inter Milan, man, you dirty rats, man. How you always get our players. And check this out. Here's the kicker. Chelsea are expected to let him go by terminating his contract despite being still valid until 2024. So not only we are probably going to get into a mutual agreement with Azpilicueta, and look, rightly so, Azpi needs to leave. Azpi should have left 2 years ago. So I'm not trying to create a case that, Azpi should stay. No. He needs to go. His time's up. He's no longer good enough for the Premier League. But of course, legend, leader, do you know what I mean? Captain of the football club, all of that. 100% will go down as a legend of Chelsea Football Club. But he does need to move on. But his contract was, still valid till 2024. You would think we'd get some sort of money from Inter Milan, maybe a couple of million. But once again, they're going to get away with any sort of fees being paid, and they're going to get the player on a free. Somehow, this Inter Milan team, this club always wriggles out from any sort of payment with us, but then they'll charge us an arm and a leg for their player. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. There's always been genuine respect between Azpi and Chelsea. Look, in this case, we understand, he's been a long-term servant for Chelsea Football Club, and there is that mutual respect, and we'll terminate your contract. You can go out on a free. But once again, we could have cashed in maybe a couple of million, but it is what it is. Azpilicueta moving on to Inter Milan. Let me know how you feel about that, ladies and gentlemen, in the comment section about this whole Azpi saga, not really saga, Azpi situation, terminating his contract, Inter not paying anything. And also the fact that Romelu Lukaku, 7 million paltry loan fee again, like Inter, just royally doing us repeatedly, but getting away with some of our players. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, Andre Onana's agent, Albert Boutines, had direct meeting with Manchester United today. Man United are approaching goalkeepers to explore options in case De Gea leaves, still waiting for final decision on that one. Inter won't sell Onana for less than 50 million euros with add-ons. Firstly, I hope Man United, please keep De Gea, man. Please keep De Gea. Keep making those mistakes. Inter Milan, man. We have so many players that is a common interest for both of us. You want Chalobah. You're now getting Azpi. You want Lukaku. Potentially even Ruben Loftus-Cheek. We want Onana. We were linked with Lautaro Martinez, this, that, the other. Why can't we sit down like two grown individuals, two grown adults, and come to a conclusion about some of these players? Why can't we do that? Why you want to price us out, but then you have a 50 million price tag for Man United? I'm pretty sure this was something ridiculous not that long ago for Andre Onana. When it was us, I think it was 60 million. It seems like it's an extra 10 million added on because of, the reputation we created in the market. But what about the reputation Man United created as well? Look, I hope no one gets this guy now, man. I really want Andre Onana. I really do, man. And I hope we can come around and buy him later on in this particular window, but it looks like it's not going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like we're going to stick around with Kepa as number one goalkeeper. It's crazy, but I think we will get a goalkeeper for sure, because obviously Mendy is now going to Al Ahly, so that opens up a position for a second goalkeeper. And maybe it's going to be that Valencia guy that people refer him to Wi-Fi password. So watch this space. Mamadashvili, I think that's his name. So let's see what happens. In regards to that. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, Strasbourg are now one of the options for David Datro Fofana. Fofana's loan move from Chelsea this summer confirmed as L'Equipe called. Chelsea are considering this possibility, but the player also has other options, so decisions will be made in the next days. Every time I think about the name David Datro Fofana, I keep thinking David Death Row Fofana. I don't know why I keep thinking David Death Row Fofana. David Datro Fofana, ladies and gentlemen. Look, yeah, good move. He was always put down as a potential loanee, so we kind of got that vibe last season, didn't we? When he wasn't being used, and at one stage, I think he was playing with the academy boys. So he does look like a player that's got very, very good quality. I am keen to see that, how he does in his loan move, wherever he goes. If it's Strasbourg, it's Strasbourg. By the way, Strasbourg watch-alongs for sure next season, man. They're our sister club, man. They're our sister club now. I'm keen to see how this player develops, man. I've got a very, very good feeling about, like, from what we've seen, he looks like a serious young talent, man, and I hope he turns out to be tremendous. Wherever he goes on loan, I hope he blows up, and then he puts on a proper stance on making it as a Chelsea player, hopefully the season after next season. So let's see what happens with David Dathro Fofana. Not Death Row, David Death Row, no, David Dathro Fofana. All right, last but not least, Nkunku content all over Chelsea YouTube channel. Do check that out. It's such a feel-good factor. I love it. I love seeing this guy on Chelsea kit. And yeah, man, I get a good feeling about Nkunku as well. This is what Nkunku had to say. I like to be there before training and stay after. Also, I spend a lot of time on the training camp. I can start at 9 a.m. I'm thinking, not 9 p.m. and come back to home at 3 o'clock or something like this. So it's very important for me to have this good pitch. Look, all I can say, ladies and gentlemen, it's pretty much what I've just written over here. This is how I feel. This season, I want players to feel comfortable at Chelsea Football Club. I need Poch to build an environment where players are desperate to be as opposed to desperate to leave. Look, we need to create a very, very solid environment for these players, and I hope Poch is the biggest driver for this. Got to make players feel like they belong, man. Last season, it just felt too disjointed. You can just tell from the get-go, as soon as Thomas Tuchel was sacked, all of these players just didn't feel connected at all. And the number of managers then we saw after that, the club just fell apart, man. And now, it's not a surprise that predominantly all of those players, they're just looking to scamper and just run away as quickly as possible from the football club. We need them gone too, of course, but they simultaneously don't want to be sticking around at Chelsea Football Club. So we need to create a better vibe, a better environment, an environment where players, they wake up in the morning and they just look forward to come to the training ground. We need to create that feeling again, that they want to fight for Chelsea. So let's see if that happens. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys have enjoyed all of this. Smash the like button. If you're here for the first time, subscribe. Hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Till next time, see ya.